Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. We're here to solve this sandwich Sudoku by Roger Kohler for the qualifying round for the Swiss team for Sudoku, the World Sudoku Championship. That is a sandwich Sudoku, which means that when you have a number in the margin, this number is the sum of all digits that are sandwiched between the 1 and the 9 in the corresponding row or column. For example, this 2 means that somewhere we will have something like this. Oops, that's not correct. This is more like it, where the digit 2 is sandwiched between 1 and 9. And for example, in this column, 1 and 9 are next to each other. So how do we start this? I will use some coloring where I will use, let's say, orange for, well, the bread cells, and I will use green for what is not bread and what is the food between the bread to do the sandwich. Between or outside, actually. So where do you start? This 33 is very interesting. Knowing that we sum the digits between 1 and 9, the maximum is all digits between 2 and 8, and digits from 2 to 8 sum to 35. So a clue of 33 means that all digits are in the sandwich except for digit 2. So this row has only two options. Either the 2 is here with 1 and 9 here, or the 2 is on the other side with 1 and 9 here, and all other digits sandwiched between the 1 and the 9. But one of those two options can be excluded because of this. We know because of this clue of 2 that somewhere in this column we have something like this, so that digit 2 can't be here. Here it couldn't be sandwiched between the 1 and the 2. And we know that 2 is in one of those two cells, so the correct option is this one. And now the sandwich in this column has the 2 here and the 1 and 9 there. So I can do some coloring already, like this. So this is definitely a first place to start. Now none of those cells can be 1 or 9. 11 is the sum of all digits that are sandwiched between 1 and 9, and you can see that we will have either 2 digits or 3 digits. 4 digits is not possible because having 11 be the sum of 4 digits would be 1, 2, 3, and 5, and 1 can't be in the sandwich. So the other digit is here, and we can see that none of those are from 1 and 9. In this column, we see that this can't be 1 or 9. And here, 22 can't be the sum of 3 digits because the maximum value with 3 digits in the sandwich is with 8, 7, and 6, which makes 21. So we need 4 digits at least in the sandwich, and you can see that this is the maximum value. So that 1 and 9 are in here. Inside this column, the sum is 26, which means that the outliers sum to 9. 2 plus 7 is not possible. So the only option will be with 2, 3, and 4. So 3 and 4 are the outliers here. And we have 6 and 8 in there. This 26 here, is it the correct place to look? I'm hesitating. Yes, 26 is a lot. We know that the outliers sum to 9. So we have at most 3 digits outside the sandwich. But, yes, something, so at most 3 digits outside the sandwich. So the bread is either here, 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 here. So one of them is around here, the other one is around here. But what you can see is that here wouldn't work because of this 0. We would need to have 1 and 9 here, which would break because of this one. So the bread part in this area must be here. And in this column, we have a bread part here. The other one is somewhere here. And the other bread part on this row is around here. So this is not bread. Here, this 20 clue must use at least 3 digits. And you can see that the only way to do that is like this. And for this 0, we do that. For this 2, we do that. That is a 2. And by the way, this is done, this is done, this is done, this is done, this is done. So where do we look next? This 2 here can only be made with a 2 here, 9 and 1 around them, around it. And we're getting there. This 6. Oh, this can't be 109 because of this 6. So the second digit will be somewhere here. On this row, the second 109 is here, and it's actually a 9. So that this is 1, 9, 1, 9, 1. 1 here, 9 there, 1, 9, 1, and 9. Inside this column, that's the 9, that's the 1. On this row, and the last sandwich part, the last bread part, is the 9 there. So that this 6 here will be 2 plus 4. This is done, this is done, this is done. Now let's have a look at this 26. We know that the outliers sum to 9. 6 is not available here, so that will be a 4 with a 5. And this is done. "20 here is the sum of those 3 digits, so those digits must sum to 12 without using 8 and 3, so there must be 5 and 7. On this row, that can only be a 2, and that is a 4. This 20 is done. Here we need 3 and 7. So where else can we look? Well, those 2 digits must sum to 9. No, what am I saying? That's not correct. Oh, I've been missing this. This 2 goes there. And now with Sudoku, there must be a 2 in here. That's not so interesting. No, Sudoku works here. That's a 2, that's a 4, and that's a 2. All right. So now, those two digits must sum to 9. I remember that there had to be a sum of 9 somewhere. It was not here, it was here. Without using this, so they must be either 3, 6, or 4, 5. But something interesting is that because of 4, 5 here, 4 and 5 must be both in those cells, so they can't be the digits in those two cells. So those are 3 and 6, and those are 4 and 5, and here we get 7 and 8. Now this 11 is done. Those three digits must sum to 13. So those two digits must sum to 11. The only option is 7 and 4. So now this 22 is done, and the rest should be standard Sudoku. 6 and 5 here. So those are 7 and 8. Those two digits here are 3 and 4. This column needs 3, 6, and 7. This box needs a 2. Here this is 5, 7, 8. That's not a 5. With this, that's 8, that's 6. This is 5, this is 6. Here I need an 8. 8 is here. This 3 goes there. That's 4. That's the 4. 7 goes here. That's a 3. That's a 3. That's a 6. This row needs a 5. That is 3. Here I need 4, 5, and 7. That's not 4. By the way, that's not 8. This column needs a 6. Those are 3, 5, and 8. That's not 3, that's not 5, that's not 8. This row needs a 4. So 4 goes there. This row needs a 3. 3 goes there. Those are 6 and 8. So there was still work to do in the end. I may have missed some easy elimination already. So this is from 6, 7. 3, 4, 6, 7 here. 3, 4, so this is also from 6 and 7. And this is from 3 and 4. Oh, I've been missing that this is not a 5. And actually 5 in this box is here, which will resolve a lot. This is 4, this is 3, this is 4. This is 7, this is 8. 6, 7, 6, 8. With this 6, this is 7, 6, 5 and 7, this is 7, 8, 5, 7, 5. This is it. So there was still some more work to do with the classic parts in the end. But really, really a nice construction with all those 2026. Thanks for watching this video. See you soon on SudoKanard.